Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Stranger Things. I am glam and ready to go. I will say, I put some effort into my makeup today, and I'm pretty sure that it will just all be streaming down my face if I cry during this episode, which I think there might be a high chance of. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But I'm very worried about Steve. I'm worried about a lot, but currently, that's kind of where we left off, and not great for my beloved Steve. And just a logistical thing in case you didn't catch it. I said it, I think, in my first reaction. So this episode and 8 and 9, when they come out, are going to be split into two parts, two reactions, meaning I'm going to react to half of the episode, do post-episode thoughts, and for the first bit, and gonna do the same for the second bit. I'm kind of treating them like they are two-parters because they are basically as long as two-parters, if that makes sense. It's just, I think, the best way for you guys to enjoy my full reaction to, all of the moments and everything that you want to see in these episodes. And it's also helpful for me with copyright and, and everything like that. So I just wanted to let you know that that's how I'm personally doing this. And hopefully you guys are good with the format and everything like that. It just seemed like the best thing for me to do for these videos. So, all right, I am really excited. Let's get into it. Okay, we're just jumping right into it. Oh my god. Oh! People are gonna save you. There we go! Fuck it up, Nancy! Yeah, there is a lot of them. Oh! There you go, there you go. Oh! Oh! Steve said, I'm just gonna smash it. Wow. Oh, see? Oh my god. Oh.
It's just that rabies are like my #1 greatest fear, and I think we should probably get you to a doctor like really soon, because once the symptoms set in, it's too late. You're already like dead.
She really brings the optimism in any situation. I live for it. We are just fully in the upside down. Oh my god, this is crazy. And I kind of love it. But it's crazy. But I love it. I won't love it if one of them dies. But Oh, not the massacre at Hawkins Lab. Well, I guess we're gonna find out what happened. I don't think it was 11, but I guess we're gonna see. Oh my god. The way I feel so bad for this man. No.
Promise me you won't kill her.
Oh god.
But I don't see any progress out there, Martin. You know what I see? I see a frightened, traumatized little girl.
Damn. There has been a little progress, but I love that he said that.
The truth is,
the trauma should not be ignored.
The door is always open. This place is not a prison.
Every time she runs for the door, she gets tackled. Sir, you're silly.
You chose to trust me once. Journey with me into the past one last time. Stop hiding, 11.
Okay, we don't need the needle. We don't need the needle, not on this day. Okay, that's a big fucking needle. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm gonna look over here. I have a beautiful ceiling. Okay. Are we done with the needle? Thank you. Jesus.
What have you done?
I don't think it was her.
Have you had any contact with Eddie?
That psycho freak killer?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
No, we haven't heard from him in
Absolutely not.
ages.
Barely know the guy.
Who?
Oh, that's a bunch of bull.
Are you lying to the
Erica!
Dusty? No!
Erica!
Is a crime, son.
I'm not lying.
The fire is consuming us.
Threaten them with a little jail time. Maybe that'll loosen their lip.
Oh my God, Dad! Like, I was wondering when he was about to lose his
We're gonna
shit.
try a more civilized approach.
Right. Okay. Back to the party palace. Oh God.
Start feeling really aggressive, like you want to punch me or something, then you should totally let me know, okay? Yeah?
Robin?
I kind of want to punch you.
Sense of humor still intact. It's a good sign.
This place is like Hawkins, but with monsters and nasty shit.
Pretty much.
Yup. That's a good summary,
Watch
Eddie.
out for the vines. So theoretically, we could go to the police station and steal guns and grenades and whatever we need to blow up those bad things that are guarding the gate.
Okay, ideas.
I have guns in my bedroom.
Oh.
You,
Okay.
Nancy Wheeler, have guns, plural.
It
In
absolutely.
your bedroom?
Full of
To me, it
surprises
makes
and
sense.
You almost deserved it.
Damn.
Pure modesty, dude. Yeah, so guns seem like a pretty good idea to me.
Yeah, me too.
Let's get to it. Love this team. If any of you die, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Right here on this couch, I'm gonna lose my mind.
What we are to attempt is quite mad. Even by your standards, America. Yeah? You got odds for us this time?
Also, what else are you gonna do?
1,000 to 1.
Good
Even If we
odds.
somehow kill this beast, we still must escape. Monster Slayer trumps Traeger.
Oh, I love their
But Mikhail will be proud of his pops at least.
friendship.
No. Last time I was with Elle, she wanted just about nothing to do with me. I was just in her way, really.
I'm gonna cry.
It must be hardwired into us to reject our fathers. So we can grow and move on.
Oh, she would not reject you right now, and she
become
needs you
something
right
of our
now.
own. I hope that's what she's doing.
Oh, I hate it.
Coming into her own.
I thought I was put here to pay for what I've done. But I might have been put here for some other reason. Maybe I can still help Elle,
Oh my God.
even if it's the last thing I do.
Oh my God.
We're gonna need a miracle.
Well, we're gonna possibly get one. Okay. My emotions are so high right now. I can't take it. You got it, you got it, you got it, babe. Iconic. We love. Good job, Murray. There are a lot of things that need to go right for this to work out, but I am not giving up hope.
Last night, your sister 11 suffered a concussion during her alone time in the Rainbow Room.
Uh-oh.
Now, she claims to not have a memory of what happened.
Clumsy. Stupid.
Eleven, you may step back. Number two, please step forward.
Oh, boy.
Because you demonstrate some talent that you're somehow immune to the rules. Is that it?
No, Papa.
What happened?
It was an accident.
Very metal, he did. That's all I'm saying.
Aw.
want sex.
Henderson told me you were a badass. Insisted on the matter.
Exactly. Henderson said that.
Oh yeah, shit.
Of course he
Shit,
did.
dude. Like, it's kind of annoying, to be honest. I don't even know why I care.
Oh my god.
I guess I can accept the fact that Steve Harrington is actually a good dude. Still super jealous as hell about his secret. Which is why I would never jump in that lake to save your ass. I see danger and I just turn heel and run.
I don't know about that.
Those ladies came in straight after you. Now I was too ashamed to be the one who stayed behind.
Oh.
Is that is as unambiguous a sign of true love as these cynical ladies have ever seen.
Wow.
Here we go.
They are really amping up this love triangle in this season.
You don't think they went through Watergate? Without us? Without a plan? Without weapons?
They absolutely did.
Stupid.
Either you tell me what's happening, or I told Dustin what I found under your bed.
Is it gross? Scale of 1 to 10.
100.
100? The serial killer is a dark wizard from the upside down, and we've been looking for him. And if we tell anyone about this, that's including Mom and Dad and Tina, especially Tina.
Oh!
I smother you in your sleep.
Oh, that's nice.
This is the answer. What is the answer?
You sure you just want water? Yeah.
Oh, now is not the time to interrupt. Oh my goodness.
He's making a powerful psychic connection with his victims. A connection powerful enough to rip a hole in the fabric of time and space. He's opening more gates. Bingo.
Copy. We're still at the Wheeler House.
Vecnus is 5-star general. A 5-star general with the power to open gates. Holy shit.
Which is all very bad.
Shit.
Okay, so you remember the game?
Oh no, I blocked it out.
Oh, is that them walking in? Meaning, our squad, our dream squad? There they are. Okay. Oh, you can communicate. Somebody write the alphabet on a wall.
And also, I threw these away years ago.
Oh, were you in a different time?
And this mirror, this went to a yard sale.
Oh my god.
You.
Cause we don't have enough issues.
No, I gave you to cousin Joanna 2 years ago.
We need to make this more confusing.
The last entry is November 6, 1983. The day Will went missing. The day the gate opened. We're in the past.
Yes, hello! Hello!
Maybe he really does have rabies.
Hello!
Steve, what are you doing? Will found a way.
What?
Will. He found a way
Exactly.
to speak to Joyce through the lights.
That's why I said somebody write the alphabet on the wall. Of course, they don't know that they need to write the alphabet on the wall, but you know. Okay, we can figure this out, team. We got it.
To open a tear in time and space. Just
Hey,
like
look at the light.
So our working theory is that Vecna makes remote contact from his attic.
Okay, Erica,
Don't
pay
know
attention.
why. He's
Queen you
certainly
are.
anywhere.
That's why we need you.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm listening. It's just.
Remember when I said they wouldn't be stupid enough to go through Watergate? I overestimated them.
I mean, technically they didn't intentionally really want to go in without a plan, but you know, that's just how things worked out, so.
How about this?
Oh my god. Oh no! Oh my god. This is gonna be something else, and I'm here for it.
I'm Yuri, of course, but allow me to introduce you to my friend.
Nope, that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe.
Remember, you are frightened, scared, confused.
Yes, I am.
Пізнаю, почему, но я представляю его, висящим на тебе, и ходите, растянутым до упора, и птицы ему глаза закрою.
Oh, the imagery!
Ты не тот Юрий, о котором я слыхал.
Не,
Не тот? Нет.
It's gonna be okay.
Нет.
Hold it together. Hold it together.
Большая нехватка.
Great. Okay, we're still killing it. We're still killing it. We're gonna get Hopper. If he doesn't die terribly. Listen. Let's go team.
Надеюсь, мы не пропустили зрелище?
I'm not the show.
Вы как раз вовремя.
Tell me they're gonna make them watch. I can't. Joyce is gonna lose her shit. I hate this. I hate this. Hopper, you better hang on, because I'm not in the mood. Oh my god, oh my god.
Вместе или поодиночке?
Что происходит?
Пошевелитесь до гудка. Вас застрелят.
How very Squid Game of you.
Это понятно. Желал вам удачи, но это не поможет.
Whatever. Okay. Hopper, you're gonna kill it. Literally. You better kill it.
Just hope your prayers have been heard, America.
Oh, Joyce. Oh, Hopper. It's gonna be okay. It's like, it doesn't look like it's gonna be okay, but I have faith that it's gonna be okay.
Are you open for something a little more challenging?
This guy, I don't know. That's my thoughts. I don't know.
Try not to show any emotion as I speak, okay? Just keep playing the game if you understand. He and the others are going to attempt to kill you. Right here. He's been planning it for some time now. Stay calm. You frighten him. He knows you're more powerful than the others. And he also knows he can't control you. And it is why you must escape. Today. But they are watching us.
Okay.
Closely.
Okay. The way I don't trust anybody in this place. Can I just say that?
Why do you still help?
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Is that okay? Okay. One sec. Okay, everyone. So that was about the first half of this episode. So I'm just going to talk about what I have seen thus far. And oh my goodness. I have a feeling that the second half of this episode is about to get really, really crazy. There's a lot of things to discuss. Okay. The way that I just feel so bad for 11. And kind of in the sense of, you know, she has to relive all of this trauma. She has to kind of delve into these memories that were obviously very traumatic for her, and very just, well, I mean, you could probably say that whole time there was very traumatic for her. And I loved the conversation that they actually showed of Dr. Brenner and Dr. Owens together. And you can kind of see how they're sort of trying to portray both sides of this. Whereas we have Dr. Brenner, who I do believe, if nothing else, I do believe he has the knowledge, you know, to basically get Elle her powers back, or is the best shot, right? And everything that he's doing. And it's shown a little progress, right? With what happened, you know, at the end of episode 5, I believe. So, you know, I don't like him. I don't think it's that outlandish to say. Whenever I see, you know, these flashback scenes and everything that he's done and to these kids, and, you know, it's just hard for me to witness Elle having to relive such trauma. And it speaks to her as a character that she's willing to do all of this in order to get her powers back, in order to save her friends, family, and I mean, the world. I mean, it's not that crazy to give that leap as well. So obviously, I get from his perspective that he's doing what he can, and it may not be, you know, the coziest trip, but he's doing what he needs to do in order for her to get the powers back, and he's navigating it in that way. However, I loved the fact that Dr. Owens as well kind of spoke up, and he's just like, this doesn't seem to be working. It's taking a while, you know, whatever. And there's a lot, if nothing comes to fruition with it, then we are just torturing, traumatizing this little girl for no reason. And there's this, you know, level of empathy that Owens does have, and I think he has had, that it's just, you know, he doesn't want to be the person who's like, oh yeah, we're just like traumatizing her. That's great. Love that. You know, and I think it's more of a sense of just, he's frustrated seeing her go through all of this stuff. You know, he was able to contact her and bring her here. And, you know, he, in whatever way he did, was able to give her his word, you know, that it's going to be okay. I mean, I don't think he necessarily said it like that. I think he definitely presented that this is going to be a tough road and everything like that, but he feels a sense of responsibility for her, especially given that, you know, she doesn't have any parents there, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, as much as she calls Dr. Brenner Papa, Hopper's her dad. Anyway, but you know, to the knowledge of all of these people, Hopper's dead. So, you know, but I liked that they actually had that interaction. And going into these flashbacks, which I have a feeling, especially because the title of the episode that I was able to see was the Massacre at Hawkins Lab. Okay, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna figure out what's going on. Now, when they kept panning to this, I think it was at least fairly obvious to me that she was probably either not the culprit of the massacre, or there's more to the story. And I think that that's going to be, you know, revealed probably by the end of the second part of this episode. How do I feel about this guy? Okay. It's so, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody in this place with these flashbacks. I don't trust Brenner. I don't trust this guy, who I think there is the potential of him being number one. But like, I don't, just the way that he talked about it in like the last episode, I think it was, like, or episode 5, I forget which one. But in I don't know. The way they talked about it, I was like, are you one, sweetie? Are you one? But I don't, so he could absolutely be telling her the truth and going to help her, or maybe he's not. You know, I don't know. But I feel like I might get clarity on the situation by the end of this episode. Okay. Man, so many things to talk about. Okay, I live for Joyce and Murray this season. I cannot even express how much I love them. I love them, and I want them to get to Hopper. And I want, well, I guess number one priority list right now is I want Hopper to live. Okay, we gotta kill this demigod. I'm over it. We're gonna band together. We're gonna figure it out. This group of prisoners, or at least, you know, Hopper and Enzo, his new bestie. I don't know if you really call them friends, but I like to think that they're friends. They're bonding, they're going through it, but I just, oh God. And to see Joyce being in arm's reach of Hopper, not really in arm, especially because she's kind of small, so her arm doesn't reach that far, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, she can see him. And for it to, she's probably going to have to watch this, like, Thunderdome situation. And the stress that she's going to go through, the stress that Hopper's going to go through, and hopefully he lives, but just everything, I'm just, it's too much. It's too much. But I love Joyce and Murray as a team throughout all of these, you know, scenes leading up to this episode. That was rude. Sorry. TV's making noises at me. But I genuinely just really have loved their dynamic. And I want... Yes. They're so close to, like, really reuniting. And I can see it go various different ways. You know, maybe they do reunite, or maybe, you know, this is going to be super tragic. And I don't want to... My anxiety levels are high. I loved the conversation between Hopper and Enzo, and I just loved what they were able to discuss when it came to their kids. And it's, you know, I was getting emotional and teary because you think about where Elle is right now. And I know that Hopper probably thinks that she's somewhere safe, you know, that nobody's really privy, not even Joyce is really privy to everything that's going on. But it's just, I was emotional for the fact that, like, I was just thinking in my head, the way that, don't get me wrong, 11 is strong and she can stand on her own, and I love that about her. She's a fighter, and she also is going to do whatever she needs to do. Okay? Don't get me wrong with that. I would feel better if Hopper was with her. You know what I mean? I think it was just getting me emotional because I was just thinking of how much she probably needs Hopper right now. And, you know, I know that he has faith in her like none other, but it's just that, I don't know, that just really got me emotional when I was thinking about that. The other thing that I wanted, or that was, I guess kind of brought up, bringing kind of emotions to the surface with all of this, is that, you know, when he said, you know, maybe there's a reason that I'm here, and that's in any small way to still sort of help Elle, to protect Elle. You know, he knows that the Demogorgon and the Mind Flayer and everybody in this hive mind, you know, whatever, are, you know, they're all coming for his daughter. So if it's the last thing that he does to kill this Demogorgon, he's at least, you know, gonna go out in some way trying to protect his daughter. And that makes me emotional. I'm okay. I'm not gonna tear up. Not gonna tear up. Make no promises for the second half of this. I have no idea. I just feel like it's all gonna get really bad. But anyway, so all of that really makes me emotional, and I just love that this show is actually focusing on these relationships and what it means to everybody, what it means to Hopper, to be able to, in his own way, you know, he's locked in a cell like across the world, but he's still going to do everything he can to protect those that he loves. And I think that especially after his whole speech about like him being a curse, right? Which I don't agree with. I went heavily on record not agreeing with that. But it's just so beautiful to see that that's why you're not a curse, is because you do step up, you protect, you figure it out, you adapt well in order to protect the people that you love. And yeah, so that was making me emotional too. I love bringing Erica back into the mix because she's smart and very willfully strong, so I love that she's kind of in the mix with everything. You know, I hope that I'm very worried for the kids. I hope that they're able to communicate with our squad, our Upside Down squad right now, and we're gonna, you know, hopefully move that a bit forward and get them hopefully out of the Upside Down. You know what I mean? So I'm about to go into everything with our squad, our Upside Down squad. But I need to say something, which I, you know, was thinking throughout this, and I have had the thoughts before. But I know that it wasn't the longest, relatively the longest time, but it was a significant amount of time given the situation. It is impressive as fuck. Impressive as fuck that Will was able to survive the Upside Down as long as he did, to figure out how to communicate, all being terrified, traumatized, everything that was going on. I mean, we don't know exactly everything that he saw. Impressive as fuck. And people need to start putting respect on his name, because my goodness, the more that like I see that, you know, and these are people, this is, you know, they're older, of course, and there's 4 of them, and they can kind of put their minds together or whatever, but like everything. Will, you are an icon, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. I know I'm speaking to a fictional character, but I just need to say that because my goodness, sometimes I watch these scenes and I'm like, he was just out here doing this on his own. Like, he was just, I mean, I know a lot of it was probably running and hiding and you know, survival instincts come in and all sorts of stuff, but, you know, I'm impressed. Okay? I am impressed. All right. The other things that I want to talk about, I hope Steve's okay. They bandaged him up pretty good, so I think he'll be okay, hopefully, because I'm not having that. But Robin is hilariously pessimistic at times. Not pessimistic, but just whatever worry she has kind of just comes out. And sometimes you're like, you know, I don't know if we need to bring all of that up, but, you know, thanks Robin, thanks. She does it in the most endearing way, though, so I love it. And they are laying on, can I just say, this love triangle real thick. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about how I feel about said love triangle, but in general, all I need to say about this is, however it gets resolved, if everyone's happy or content, I'm okay. You know, I'm not really in any sort of, you know, Nancy needs to be with Steve or Nancy needs to be with Jonathan, and like I'm not like vehemently on one side or the other or anything like that. I love all 3 characters very, very dearly. And I love Nancy and Jonathan together. I think they have care for each other. I think they understand each other really, really well. I think distance sometimes, you know, can put strains on relationships, but I do love them as a relationship. I love Steve as well. And the thing that I want to say about Steve especially, and again, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore Nancy. I think she's great. Queen, love, okay? I think it possibly Steve deserves somebody who like notices how amazing he is, like completely right off the bat. That makes sense. Like, I'm not against if really the writers want to go and do something with Nancy and Steve. I'm not mad. Again, I love all three characters. I just want everybody to be happy and alive. Okay, can we say this? And alive. Because we don't even know if they're gonna make it. If we're talking about the love triangle, I think I personally think that Nancy and Jonathan, but also, I mean, people grow, and maybe they grow into different people, and maybe they grow into, there's all different sorts of factors going into it. So I guess these are not the most insightful comments on the love triangle, but yeah, I can tell that the writing is really trying to, there's a lot of long gazes going on. There's a lot of, and what Eddie said to Steve, and, but I just want everybody to be happy and alive. I got a low bar for it, okay? So the relationships, I want Nancy to be happy, I want Jonathan to be happy, and I want Steve to be happy. Okay. That's about it. Okay. But the conversation between Eddie and Steve was making me feel things. The way that Eddie was like, I was jealous, and I felt like Dustin, thinks the world of Steve. And like, of course Dustin thinks the world of Steve. Of course. I mean, right. And I loved this sort of acknowledgement of, Eddie kind of being like, I don't want to admit that you're a good dude, but you are. And I, almost kind of mirrors the fandom a little bit, maybe at the end of like season 1, beginning of season 2, because it was season 2 was really when everybody was like really loved Steve, and I'm sure there were people in season 1 that loved him. I'm not saying that, but I love the fact that they had this really lovely conversation, and Eddie was even able to talk about like these two women they dove right in after you, which is a beautiful thing for Steve to hear. I think he knows that Nancy and Robin care very deeply for him, but it's a lovely thing to hear. And this is not super related. I guess it kind of is, but I think people in general, it's good to get that confirmation. You can know that somebody cares about you. Like, he can know that Robin is his like best friend, and they're ride or die for each other. You know what I mean? Like, he knows that. But, just hearing, like, she just dove it, we say with Nancy, you know what I mean? There's something really great to get that, like, reassurance and to just know that people care about you. So, this is a little preachy. But if somebody means a lot to you in your life, just tell them. Tell them. Might be out of the blue, but text them right now. Everybody watching this, you better text somebody that you really love. Just be like, I don't know what you would say, but so that it meant a lot, and it meant a lot that they had this sort of bonding moment. I thought it was such a highlight of the first half of this episode. And like I said, I love the fact that Stranger Things time and time again puts different characters together that, you don't necessarily think are going to have that great of interactions, but that was really beautiful. And Eddie, I want to say this about Eddie. I think that he will absolutely surprise himself about how brave he can really be. He's like, I wasn't gonna go in after you. I was like, bye. But these two women, I didn't want to feel like the only asshole who didn't do it, whatever. I think he's dealing with his own trauma of what happened to Chrissy. And then he had to watch it again with Patrick. That was just rude of the show. The writers, that was rude. You didn't have to rehash it for him, right? But the thing is we don't really know who we're going to be in a specific moment, especially a traumatic moment like that, until we're tested, until we're, and I don't really think that Eddie is as much of a coward as he says he is. If you care about somebody enough, or you care about the situation or anything like that, these people have these people in general have looked after him, believed him when no one else would. I think he definitely has an element of being brave to want to help them back. So don't count yourself out, Eddie. I know all of these characters on this show speaking so negatively about themselves, and I just won't have it. All right? Goodness gracious. All right. I think that is about it. So obviously part 2 will be out hopefully relatively soon as well. And so you'll be able to enjoy that. Just a little with the logistics of it all. This is the best way for me to cover my ass copyright-wise. I think there's some people who watch these videos, and I don't blame them, that don't entirely understand how stressful it is for a reactor to have to navigate through this copyright system. Because if I can say this, YouTube does not do a great job in protecting its creators when it comes to fair use. I cannot tell you how many times I have gotten a video claimed, blocked by not even, in the worst case scenarios, by not even the creators of the content I'm reacting to. It could be a random third party. It's happened so many times to me. They have no rights to it. I look up the company and it's like something that has nothing to do with the show I'm watching. And so for that, I have to take all sorts of preventative measures. Every reactor does. And this just felt like the best solution for me. And doing the whole post-episode thoughts after part 1 helps it to be transformative. It helps make a case if somebody tries to take down my video, tries to do any of this. So I just wanted to say that, people get on my case all the time. It's crazy to me about me flipping the screen. As you guys probably can tell, I flip the screen unless there's subtitles, then I flip it back. But I flip the screen. It's another way to help me with that. And people get mad about it, and I'm like, I genuinely do not know why you're so pressed about the fact that I flipped the screen. It's the same footage and the same sound. Listen, I don't know. But the reason that I wanted to say all of that is whatever other reactors that you're watching or you support or whatever it is, just know that we're all trying to figure it out. There are no rules in place for us. We just have to do what's best for us. So if you hate the fact that I split this into 2 reactions instead of 1, or you're mad that, somebody decided to do it in 1 reaction but not a lot of footage, or, whatever it is that everybody decided on, try to be kind and understand that we're all just trying to figure it out. And it is one of those kind of first-ish times that we've gotten episodes of this length, and we're all just trying to figure out what's best for this, okay? that was long. I really didn't need to say that, but I felt kind of the need to say that. All right. So part 2, keep an eye out for it. And yeah, I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.